video with 200 comments claims this single herb fixes everything. Varicose veins, arthritis, joints like new. People aged 55 to 88 are sharing their ages, their countries, their pain. Brazil, Germany, Kenya, Poland. From every corner of the world, the same message: this plant changed my life. But here's what that video doesn't tell you. This herb was a medicine for 5,000 years. Egyptian priests placed it in pharaohs' tombs. A medieval queen used it to recover from crippling joint pain. And then, someone turned it into a $2 seasoning. Before we continue, this is educational content based on published research. It is not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider before trying any remedy. Rosemary was never just a seasoning, and today, the archive reveals why. To understand what we lost, we need to go back, not decades, not centuries, millennia. Because the story of rosemary isn't a story about cooking. It's a story about medicine, about memory, about power, and about how 5,000 years of knowledge can be erased in a single generation. The archive opens in 1922. Egypt, the Valley of the Kings. Howard Carter breaks the seal on a pharaoh's tomb. Inside, gold, jewels, artifacts untouched for 3,500 years.
Herb symbolized remembrance.
But among the treasures, something unexpected.
Human mind.
Dried branches of a green plant, carefully placed, deliberately preserved. Rosemary. Not decoration, medicine. The Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest medical texts ever discovered, dating to 1550 BCE, lists rosemary as a treatment for pain and inflammation. The ancient Egyptians trusted this herb enough to place it alongside a pharaoh for the afterlife. But Egypt was only the beginning. 500 years before Christ, in Athens, students wore wreaths of rosemary during examinations. Not superstition. They noticed something. The scent sharpened memory and focus. 25 centuries later, modern science finally caught up. A compound called 1,8-cineol increases acetylcholine in the brain. That's the exact neurotransmitter that modern Alzheimer's drugs target. The Romans called it rosmarinus, dew of the sea. They burned it in temples. They scattered it at funerals. They used it in everything from wound care to respiratory ailments. But the most dramatic story happened 600 years later. Queen Elizabeth of Hungary, 72 years old, crippled by severe joint pain. A monk gives her a recipe. Rosemary soaked in alcohol. She uses it daily. According to legend, she recovered so completely that the 25-year-old king of Poland proposed marriage. Hungary water became Europe's first commercially sold medicinal product, 600 years before the modern pharmaceutical industry existed. During the Black Death, plague doctors filled their beak masks with rosemary and cloves. Wrong about the mechanism, right about the result. Rosemary contains camphor and cineol, natural antimicrobials. For 5,000 years, civilization after civilization reached the same conclusion. This plant was medicine. Then something changed. 1897. Bayer synthesizes aspirin from willow bark. 1960s. Ibuprofen arrives. The over-the-counter pain relief market explodes into an $87 billion industry. As synthetic painkillers became cheaper and more convenient, herbal remedies gradually moved from the pharmacy shelf to the kitchen shelf. Not because they stopped working, but because the market moved on. Rosemary, 5,000 years in medicine, now sits on a spice rack for $2.99. What most people don't realize is that the same plant on your kitchen shelf contains 3 anti-inflammatory compounds that work through 3 different mechanisms. But is it true? Does rosemary actually work? Or is this just another internet myth wrapped in a pretty story? Let's check the science. In 2016, the Journal of Ethnopharmacology published a study on rosmarinic acid, the compound that gives rosemary its distinctive scent. The finding? Rosmarinic acid inhibits COX-2. That's the same inflammation pathway that ibuprofen blocks. But rosemary doesn't stop there. Carnosic acid, another compound found in rosemary leaves, suppresses NF-kappa B. That's a second inflammation pathway, one that ibuprofen doesn't even touch. Stay with me, because this third one is what makes rosemary different from every painkiller in your medicine cabinet. Carnosol. In laboratory studies, it showed antioxidant activity up to 20 times more potent than vitamin E. It hunts down free radicals, the molecules that accelerate tissue damage and aging. 3 compounds, 3 pathways, 1 herb. No prescription. Consider this. Ibuprofen blocks one pathway and comes with documented side effects: gastrointestinal bleeding, kidney strain, cardiovascular risk with long-term use. Rosemary, applied topically, has been used safely for thousands of years. Nature didn't build a single weapon, it built an arsenal. Here's an interesting pattern. Mediterranean populations, Italy, Greece, Spain, where rosemary is consumed more than anywhere on Earth, consistently show lower rates of inflammatory disease. Correlation, not causation, but researchers are paying attention. Now let's go back to that viral video, claim by claim. A plant that heals everything. Verdict? Overstated. Research confirms rosemary contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, but heals everything goes far beyond what science supports. No single plant heals everything. Varicose veins. Verdict? Partially supported. Some early research suggests rosemary compounds may support circulation. Ursolic acid shows promise.
But varicose veins are a structural condition involving damaged valves. They require proper medical evaluation.
Arthritis. Verdict? Supported. This is where the science gets strong. Multiple peer-reviewed studies confirm that rosmarinic acid reduces inflammatory markers associated with joint pain. The mechanism is well documented. Joints like new. Verdict? Overstated. Can rosemary make your joints like new? No. Cartilage damage and structural degeneration cannot be reversed by any herb. But can it reduce the inflammation that causes much of joint pain? The research says, possibly yes. 2 claims overstated. 1 partially supported. 1 supported. That's what honest science looks like. Which of these 4 surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. Now, let's look at that 3-minute recipe. The video shows 4 ingredients but never explains why. Here's what the science suggests about each one. Rosemary, the star. Rosmarinic acid for inflammation. Plus terpenes, compounds that are lipophilic, meaning they can actually penetrate your skin. Cloves. The active compound is eugenol. It's the same molecule dentists use to numb tooth pain, a natural analgesic and anti-inflammatory. Salt, an osmotic agent. It draws fluid from inflamed tissue and creates a gradient that may improve compound absorption. Olive oil, the carrier. It dissolves rosemary's lipophilic terpenes, helping them penetrate deeper into the skin to reach underlying joint tissue. This isn't grandma guessing. Each ingredient serves a specific scientific purpose. If you want to see more recipes decoded like this, you know what to do. Here's the method. 5 sprigs of fresh rosemary, 1 teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of salt, 50 milliliters of olive oil. Blend everything together. Apply the mixture to a piece of gauze. Place it on the affected area for 30 minutes. Then massage gently. Rinse. The 30-minute time frame isn't clinically standardized.
But the transdermal delivery mechanism, terpenes penetrating skin to deliver anti-inflammatory compounds directly to joint tissue, that's real science. Store any remaining mixture in a dark, cool place. Before you try this, important safety notes. Always do a patch test first. Apply a small amount to your inner forearm and wait 24 hours. Some people are sensitive to concentrated rosemary oil. If you take blood thinners, anticoagulants, or blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor first. Rosemary compounds may interact with these medications. Not recommended during pregnancy. And remember, this is a supplement to medical care, not a replacement. If you have severe joint pain or varicose veins, see a healthcare professional. Now, in a Mediterranean garden, somewhere between the olive trees, there's a rosemary bush that someone's grandmother planted decades ago. She didn't call it anti-inflammatory. She didn't know about COX-2 or NF-kappa B. She just knew it worked. And she was right. For 5,000 years, this knowledge passed from hand to hand.
The degradation
Egyptian
of cartilage
priests
is a
to
hallmark
Greek
of
students,
osteoarthritis.
to medieval queens, to your grandmother's garden. Generation after generation preserved what science is only now beginning to confirm. Today, it almost stopped. The 5,000-year medicine reduced to a $2 spice on a forgotten shelf. Until you pressed play. Right here, right now. The archive closes, but the knowledge doesn't have to. If someone in your life lives with joint pain, share this video. Not because the internet told you to, but because 5,000 years of history and modern peer-reviewed science suggest it's worth knowing. The archive will be here when you return. And next time, we're opening a file on something your doctor's office has in the waiting room, but has never once told you to grow.